all of the line items inside of these budgets. And quite frankly, if you take a look at a lot of those line items, you will find that, quite frankly, there's been abuse in the use of dollars. There's been misuse in the use of dollars. Now, the reason why you don't know that, and one of the things I plan on doing if I become the mayor, is I honestly believe that transparency is a problem in city government. And so to some extent, the perception that you have has to do with the limited information that you know of. I believe, and I strongly believe, that there's some opportunities where we can rethink and then shift resources so that as we think about our priorities, and a #1 priority in Flint is safety. And so what dollars can we go after that we have not gone after? What are the opportunities that lie within almost a $200 to $300 million budget that we've never really thought about before? That if we can be innovative and creative, we can find ways in which we can find some dollars to try to see if we can at least decrease the number of officers that are being laid off. But I think we need to be open to the fact that there are other communities who face with the same opportunities. And those opportunities are they use technology to kind of offset. Saginaw is a typical example who uses, quite frankly, satellite systems to help them, not to solve, but it is just another alternative that you can utilize to help you to deter a lot of crime that's happening. So I think if we can be innovative, I think if we can be creative within the numbers, if we take a look at budget line items and see where there's some opportunities, if we do a number of other things, we need to go out and make business development a priority, because the only way that you're going to be able to resolve a deficit problem is you've got to generate revenues. There's only two ways in which you're going to do it in the city of Flint. You either do it by bringing in new business opportunities who would generate tax revenues, or you're going to tax people. I think the only one that's viable is that you bring in new business opportunities, create jobs.
And in job creation, what industries would you focus on in your administration, and how do you have a strategic plan on how you would bring in job creation?
I don't have a strategic plan because I really haven't been at the city yet. I'm not the mayor yet. But here's what I can say. Even though I've never been the mayor, I have been the director of the most successful workforce development corporation in the state of Michigan, which is when I ran Job Central. So of all of the 6 candidates, none of them have ever worked in workforce development. None of them can actually say they understand the systems and structures of workforce development. None of them can ever stand before you and say 50,000 people went through their doors and they placed 15,000 of the 50,000 in the jobs. I'm the only person that can actually say to you, none of them can say that they were responsible for designing a workforce development system that was successful. I'm the only one. Now, let me get more to the point of your question. I think that there are opportunities here within the city of Flint where we have not truly did a good job of partnering and creating a collaborative relationship with businesses here in Flint and Genesee County. Some of that is going to require us to reassess how we train people in our industries. The other thing that we have not done is we have not identified certain jewels that exist within the city of Flint. Let me give you a typical example of some of those hidden jewels. People don't really understand, for the most part, that in the city of Flint, we have Kettering University, who for the most part, the federal government is looking at them very carefully in terms of solar cell energy. They don't know about the University of Florida, fuel cell energy. We have a biodiesel plant. And so out of that, if we brought together those educational institutions, what could evolve from that process could be some venture capital opportunities for new businesses and new venture capitalists who are interested in getting into green.
From the youngest to Underneath everything we are all people. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
We don't care if your graphics aren't flashy, or if your audio doesn't sound perfect, or if you're not the world's greatest camera person. We just want to see what you want us to see, and to know what you would like us to know. Your local public access television station has tools and resources to make this possible, so that we can see what you see. It's the freedom to communicate, and it's only on cable.
Hey Flint 10th graders!
Hey Flint 10th graders, have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes to be Judge Marable Student of the Month?
Judge Marable Student of the Month!
Win savings bonds, a day at the court with Judge Marable, community recognition, and more. You could be Student of the Year and win $500. For more information,
Call 597-7795
or go to judgemarable.net.
Are you interested in helping your community? Are you concerned about the homeless, literacy, or other community needs? Would you consider mentoring a young person, helping an older adult, or planting a garden? Then you're a perfect candidate to volunteer here. It's a webpage designed to match your time, talent, and interests with a variety of volunteer opportunities right here in your community. Just visit www.volhere.org and enjoy a rewarding time doing what you do best. A service of the Resource Center.
Hi, my name's Paul Herring Jr., and my dad said he'd pay me $25 for every person I got to come down and join the village, whatever that means. So I figured I'd just come on TV, smile real nice, and ask you guys to come down and join the village. So if 1,000 of you guys come down and tell my dad you saw this commercial, I'll be set. Then again, we might as well make that 6,000, because my friends want in too.
Juneteenth, African American Independence Day, a time to reflect and rejoice.
In downtown Flint, from noon to 9:30, every day.
Vending opportunities.
Oh yeah, there's still time to sign up. Contact us at 810-239-2901. That's 810-239-2901.
Juneteenth, African American Independence Day. Join the village. Did I say 25 cents?
Oh man, how you gonna play me like that?
Thank you for tuning back in, Flint. We still are here with our mayoral candidates. Now we're in the studios with our county commissioner, 2nd District, Brenda Clack. How are you, Ms. Clack?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Eason.
Good, good. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
We've been going with the interviews, asking about your experience prior to your public office. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let me go back a little bit. I like to tell the story that, especially my students, and I visit schools often, that you see me in this position, but I've not always been in this type of position. I'm the oldest of a very large family. In fact, there were 11 of us. And having been the oldest of a large family, there are a lot of expectations. But I was one of those individuals who loved to read, loved to write, and had dreams. And my dreams were that eventually, one day, I would change my circumstance. I was born, eventually my parents moved to the project. I'm from the state of Tennessee. And I let them know that because it's a phrase that you may be in the project, but the project does not have to be in you. And it was a different lifestyle in those days, but I was always interested in